Hi, Tanna Marshall here with your Feel Good Friday message. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2015. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hope you enjoyed your holiday as much as I did. And today I want to talk to you about intentions for the new year instead of resolutions. And if you've been watching me for a while, you might have seen my show last year, first one of the year, talking about making intentions for the new year instead of resolutions, which are usually things that we feel so much pressure about and we only stick to for about 2 weeks into January. But intentions feel so much better. And it's the first year that I consciously made intentions for the entire year, and I'm pretty happy with the way my year went. So I'll share mine with you in a minute. But I want you to think about what you want as far as your well-being, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Do you have any goals that you'd like to set in this new year? And what it all boils down to is how you want to feel. Whatever you want going into this new year, how do you want it to make you feel? Because that's really what you want to focus on, and then it's going to show up in the best form possible, maybe in better ways than you even could have imagined yourself. So because of that, one of my intentions last year was just to feel good, to make sure that I was always feeling good no matter where I was, whoever I was with, whatever I was doing, because you really can't go wrong with an intention of feeling good. And then my other two were to be mindful and just be present in every moment, and to surrender to what is, which I have a really hard time with sometimes because I'm a big control freak. But I made a lot of progress with it. And I also made a big commitment to myself to focus on my self-care. I've been doing a program with Cheryl Richardson, who's a personal coach. She started a program last year that she did a few years ago, but she redid it last year, focusing on extreme self-care. And I had been reading her book, so it was perfect timing. And so I have been doing this program monthly with her through the year, and it's been pretty amazing. And I've made a lot of changes in my life based on this intention of making self-care a priority, which can sometimes be difficult if you're in a situation like mine where you're a full-time caregiver for somebody else, and mothers and parents are in the same situation because you're focused on your children so much of the time. But you really need to focus on your self-care to be your best self for everyone else that you're caring for, everyone else that you're involved with, whatever you're doing for a living. So that I feel pretty successful with that. And I was thinking, okay, that's my intention for this year. And then I realized, no, that has to be my intention going forward for the rest of my life. I can't just do it for 1 year and go, okay, that was the year of self-care, now back to the grindstone. No, I have to keep focusing on it. So that is kind of an underlying intention that I'm taking forward into the new year. But my intentions for this year, I will share with you because I feel like sharing with all of you keeps me accountable, and I will again recap at the end of 2015. But this year, I want to give myself permission to relax, because I have a hard time with that sometimes, even though I coach other people to do that. Even my license plate says relax, and I did that as a reminder to myself. So that is one of my intentions at the forefront this year. Relax, enjoy my life, enjoy whatever's going on, enjoy who I'm with, to be inspired, to allow inspiration to guide my steps and the path that I take this year, and just trust that where inspiration guides me is where I'm supposed to be. And my last major intention is to allow, with all of these previous intentions, to allow stuff to come to me, because we have a lot of resistance a lot of times, even against the things that we think we want, the things that we've been asking for. And again, I'm keeping it general. So I just want to allow joy and abundance and new connections to come into my life. And I'm really looking forward to that this year. So what are your intentions? What do you want for this new year? What do you want to look back on next December and go, wow, I created just what I wanted and more. It showed up in ways I never could have imagined. What do you want? How do you want that year to look like when you look back on it next December? And I think that's why I get excited about the holidays in January. It's just over and it's January. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait for the holidays this year. And I think that's one of the reasons why, because I want to look back on this year, like I talked about last week, reflecting on the year and all of the events and new connections and people and things that happened, all the good stuff that you attracted. Just think about what you want that to look like. and put that intention out there. And it can be very general. If you just want to look back on this year and feel like, wow, I was so successful, I was so happy, I attracted so many great people, my existing relationships are so much deeper and richer now, I'm healthy, I feel good in my body, mind, and spirit. Just focus on those general things if you don't want to get too specific, because sometimes we can stress ourselves out with those specific intentions or goals. So go general if it feels better. And again, it comes back to feeling good. What feels good to you? Make that part of your intention. And I hope that part of your New Year's intentions is to join me every Friday, because I love spending this little bit of time with you every week, and I hope that you enjoy it too. And if you would like these videos delivered straight to your inbox every Friday, jump on over to my website, tannamarshall.com, join the mailing list, and claim your free gift even after the holidays. Gifts are continuing, because I just love connecting with you. I love you being part of this little community that I have, and I want to thank you so much for watching. And with that, go make your intentions, make them good ones, get excited about this year ahead, and think about how you're going to be looking back on it. It's going to be fabulous, and I'm going to be here to support you every step of the way, all year, every Friday. So have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.